My name is Grainne and I am one of the founders of Metalman Brewing here in Walsh City. Back in 2011 I decided to set up a brewery because I was basically fed up trying to find good beer. We released our first beer on the 1st of March in 2011 and if you had told me that in 2018 we'd be sending our first shipment to Beijing, I would have thought you were off your head, but that's what we did this week. So mostly we brew to wholesale, which makes it a kind of a lonely business sometimes because you don't get to talk to your customers. Our primary way of talking to the people who are drinking our beers was to pack up our bags and head off to a festival, which is brilliant and it's really, really fun, but it's also really distracting from running a brewery. So in 2017, we decided we would take the plunge and sort of channel into something that Tim, my husband, and I had always really envisaged for the brewery, which was to open a Metalman bar, to bring that connection in between the brewery, the manufacturing process of the beer, and the people who are sitting down drinking it. Last year we went off to a Nitro Beer Festival in Colorado that we were invited to by some brewers we know over there. In a couple of weeks, Tim and I are heading off to Beijing to an event that is being organised by a craft brewery over there, where we've been invited to come over and showcase our beers to consumers and distributors in the Beijing market. Running a small brewery is something akin to organised chaos. We've got a bunch of different things going on. Wayne is going out doing our Waterford deliveries because it's Wednesday. So going out locally this morning, then we have 7 Pale Ale and 5 Equinox and 1 Ironmonger in keg, and then the rest of this pallet of Blogger all for this morning, and then we'll reload at lunch. Adam is kegging up some beer. We've got a new beer that's just about to hit the shelves called Red Lead, and he's also managing the fermentations of the beers that are already in progress, so he'll be taking readings on those and making sure that everything is tickety-boo. Trina looks after our marketing, so for the Red Lead she's just going to make sure that all of the graphics and artwork that we need for that new beer are work in progress with the printers and will be ready to go once the beer is leaving the brewery. We're brewing again tomorrow and Jackie is going to be checking our yeast to make sure that that's all healthy and ready to go. We use a few different strains of yeast in the brewery and we need to make sure that the yeast are healthy and that we're using the right amount of them in each beer that we're brewing. So that involves having a look at the yeast under the microscope, doing cell counts and just checking the health in general of the yeast as well. Working in a small brewery is hard. It's really hard work, but we have a really, really good team. Hey!
This is a terrible day.
Cleaned it. Almost like a family environment going. We'll all sit down and have our tea breaks together and our lunch together and, you know, just generally have catch-ups and make sure everyone knows what else is going on with everyone's day. And it's one of the things that makes working here a lot of fun. I've been playing a little bit. This is hopefully what our heatsink would taste like if it was turned it kind of into a dry Irish stout. But have a taste and see what you think. I think the moment that it became really real for me was the first time I was in a bar and the person in front of me ordered a pint of Metalman and I didn't know who they were.